10 years ago,
Jeff!
we began a journey together.
Hey, Jeff.
To celebrate video games as the biggest, most powerful form of entertainment in the world. And on Thursday, December 12th, right here at Peacock Theater in Los Angeles, we will recognize the best and show you what's next with the 10th anniversary of the Game Awards. Hey everybody, I'm Jeff Keighley, and welcome to the TGA Global Nomination.
I gotta turn this up a little bit, it's kind of quiet.
Today, it is my distinct honor to reveal this year's nominees, recognizing talented game developers from studios big and small around the world. And you can help select the winners by voting right now at thegameawards.com. All right, you've waited long enough, so let's do it. Here are the nominees for the Game Awards 2024.
They better be exactly what I agree with, Jeff, or I'm gonna be fucking pissed. I'll tell you right now.
Destiny 2, Diablo 4.
Why is Destiny 2 here again? Why is it always here?
And Helldivers 2.
There's Helldivers
Best
at least.
Performance nominees are Brianna White for Final Fantasy VII Rebirth, Hannah Tell for Life is Strange Double Exposure,
Didn't play it.
Gonzalez for Star Wars Outlaws,
Did not like Outlaws.
Roberts Silent Hill 2, and Melina Jurgens
Oh.
Senua's Saga Hellblade 2.
Probably
Best mobile
Hellblade.
game, the nominees are AFK Journey, Balatro.
Yep,
Pokemon
Balatro wins.
Trading Card
Balatro's
Game
gonna
Pocket,
sweep for everything it's in.
Waves, and Zenless Zone Zero.
That one's already a wrap. That's
Nominees for
Balatro.
Best art direction are Astrobot, Black Myth Wukong,
Gotta be Wukong.
Elden Ring Shadow of the Erd Tree, Metaphor ReFantazio,
Oh, wait.
and Neva. For best score,
I think it's still gotta be
this year's
Wukong.
nominees
For art
are
direction,
Astrobot, Final Fantasy VII
it'll either be
Rebirth,
Wukong or Metaphor.
ReFantazio, Silent Hill 2, and Stellar Blade.
Oh, it's gotta be
In the
Stellar
category of
Blade.
Best
It got the
Audio
nomination. I
Design,
love the
these games are
soundtrack to
nominated.
Stellar Blade.
Astrobot, Call of Duty Black Ops 6, Final Fantasy VII Rebirth, Senua's Saga Hellblade 2, and Silent Hill 2.
Maybe
Best
Silent Hill
Adaptation
2?
recognizes excellence in authentically creating shows, movies, and other creative endeavors based on video game worlds. Here are this year's nominees for Best Adaptation. Arcane, Fallout, Knuckles, Like a Dragon Yakuza, and
Didn't people hate that?
Tomb Raider, The Legend of
I saw a
Lara
lot of people
Croft.
complaining about the
For
Yakuza
Best
show.
Narrative in a game, the
That'll be
TGA
Arcane, though,
nominees
for
are
sure.
Final Fantasy VII Rebirth, Like a Dragon Infinite Wealth, Metaphor ReFantazio, Senua's Saga Hellblade 2, and Silent Hill 2.
Metaphor doesn't lose
Games
Best
for
Narrative.
Impact celebrates
No
thought-provoking
shot,
games
that's
with
Metaphor
profound
wrapped.
pro-social meaning or message.
I haven't even played
Here
Metaphor,
are
but
this
I
year's
already know that's gonna
nominees.
have like an incredible story.
Closer the Distance,
It's like 100 hours worth
Indica,
of story.
Neva, Life is Strange Double Exposure, Senua's Saga Hellblade 2, and Tales of Kenzera, Zao.
I don't know what that
The
is.
nominees for Best Community Support are Baldur's Gate 3, Final Fantasy XIV, Fortnite, Helldivers 2, and No Man's Sky. In the category
Maybe
of Best
No Man's
Multiplayer,
Sky?
the nominees are Call of Duty Black Ops 6, Helldivers 2, Super Mario Party Jamboree, Tekken 8, and Warhammer 40,000.
Whoa!
Space Marine 2.
Space Marine 2 got a Best
Best
Multiplayer
independent game
nomination?
celebrates
Did we have like a
games
slow
with
year
high
for
degree
multiplayer?
of risk
I like the
tolerance.
multiplayer, but it's just like
Clear
Xbox
outside of the
360 level
traditional
arcade.
publisher system.
And it's fun. Like,
Nominees
it's super
are
fun, but damn.
Animal
I am
Wing,
shocked.
Balatro, Lorelei and the Laser Eyes, Neva, and UFO 50. Next is Best Debut Indie Game, which recognizes a
Nine
development
Souls.
team that hasn't won a Game Award.
Nine
before.
Souls.
In fact, these teams published their first game in 2024. The nominees are Animal Well, Balatro, Manor Lords, Pacific Drive, and The Plucky Squire. For Best
Maybe maybe it wasn't their
VR
first.
game,
That wasn't their first
nominees
indie
are
game. It wasn't their
Arizona
debut. It wasn't their
Sunshine
debut.
Remake,
They had a
Asgard's Wrath 2,
previous like horror game, I
Batman
think.
Arkham Shadow,
They
Metal
had a previous
Hellsinger
horror game.
VR, and Metro Awakening. For Content Creator of the Year, the nominees are Queso,
What content creator of the year?
Techno Gamers, Typical Gamer, and Usada Pecora.
That's gotta be
Part of the
queso,
Game
baby.
Awards
That's
is looking
queso
forward to
all day.
What's next? And yes, we'll have lots of games
That-
to
that
announce
one's a
on
fucking
December
wrap.
12th. But what's the most anticipated upcoming game? Here are the nominees based on currently announced titles. Death Stranding 2 on the Beach, Ghost of Yote, Grand Theft Auto 6.
This category doesn't even need to
Prime
exist.
4
It's
Beyond,
just the Grand Theft
and
Auto category.
Monster Hunter Wilds. The best
Nothing even stands a
action-adventure
chance.
nominees are
That's the biggest sweep of all time.
Astrobot, Prince of Persia: The Lost Crown, Silent Hill 2, Star Wars Outlaws,
What?
and
Why?
The Legend of Zelda: Echoes of Wisdom.
Why even slide Outlaws in
Best
there?
role-playing, the jury selected Dragon's Dogma
Made me
2,
want to puke.
Elden Ring: Shadow of the Erd Tree, Final Fantasy VII Rebirth, Like a Dragon: Infinite Wealth, and Metaphor ReFantazio.
Metaphor is going
In
to
the
probably go
category of
ballistic
Best
there
Fighting,
too.
The nominees are
Sparking Zero be here.
Dragon
Yep,
Ball
called
Sparking
it.
Zero,
Told you.
Grand Blue Fantasy Versus Rising, Marvel vs.
And then
Capcom
Tekken 8.
Fighting Collection Arcade Classics, Multiversus, and Tekken 8.
Tekken 8
Nominees
should
for
win.
Best Action are Black Myth Wukong, Call of Duty Black Ops 6,
Wukong should win.
Helldivers 2, Stellar Blade, and Warhammer 40,000 Space Marine 2.
Love Space Marine 2.
Innovation
Gotta be
and
Wukong, though.
accessibility celebrates games that are making our industry available and enjoyable to more people. Selected by a special committee of accessibility experts.
I used to love
Nominees
RTS
for
games.
Innovation in
My
accessibility
favorite was StarCraft
are
2
Call
and
of
Halo
Duty
Wars.
Black Ops 6, Diablo 4, Dragon Age: The Veilguard, Prince of Persia: The Lost Crown, and Star Wars Outlaws. Next up, Best Family Game. The nominees are
Astrobot.
Astrobot,
Yep.
Princess Peach Showtime, Super Mario Party Jamboree, The Legend of Zelda Echoes
Actually,
of
maybe
Wisdom,
Jamboree wins
and
that.
The Plucky Squire. The Best Sim Strategy nominees are Age of Mythology Retold, Frostpunk 2, Kunitsugami Path of the Goddess, Manor Lords, and Unicorn Overlord.
I played none of
This year,
those.
these titles are nominated for Best Sports Racing, F1 24, EA Sports FC 25, NBA 2K 25, Top Spin 2K.
Played zero of these.
And WWE 2K 24. All right, let's take a look at our 3 esports categories. Starting with Best Esports Game. The nominees are Counter-Strike 2, Dota 2, League of Legends, Mobile Legends Bang Bang, and Valorant. The nominees for Best
Definitely
Esports
shouldn't be Valorant.
Athlete
They play
are
7 games a year.
3-3, Alexi B, Chuvi,
Faker.
Faker,
Faker wins.
Zywoo,
It's already
and
over.
Kong Kong. And
Love
for the Best
Zywoo, Faker
Esports
wins.
team, our
Not
special
close.
Esports committee nominated these teams: Billy Gaming, League of Legends; Gen G, League of Legends;
T1.
Navi, Counter-Strike; T1,
Yep.
League of Legends.
It's Faker and T1.
Team Liquid, Dota 2.
It
All
won't
right,
even be
it's
close.
time
What they
for
did
our
at Worlds was
final
crazy.
2 categories. For Best Game Direction, which recognizes outstanding creative vision and innovation in game direction and design, the nominees are Astrobot, Balatro, Black Myth Wukong, Elden Ring: Shadow of the Erd Tree, Final Fantasy VII Rebirth, and Metaphor ReFantazio.
That's kind of
And
tough.
finally,
That's actually kind of
our global
tough.
TGA jury, of which I am not a member, has selected the following 6 games as nominees for Game of the Year at the Game Awards 2024.
All right, here it is.
The Game of the Year nominees are
This is the big one.
Astrobot from
Knew it.
Team Asobi,
Called that.
Balatro from
Oh,
Local
that Balatro made it.
Black Myth Wukong.
There's Wukong, that's my
by
game of the year.
Science. Elden Ring:
Oh my
Shadow
God,
of
they
the
did
Erd
it.
Tree
The
by
Madmen
From
did it.
Software.
DLC and
Final
Game of the Year.
Fantasy VII Rebirth from Square Enix, and Metaphor ReFantazio from Studio Zero. So there you have it. Those
So
are the
no Nine
nominees
Souls
for
in any
Game of
category?
the Year. And yes, that means you'll hear the Game
Really?
Awards Orchestra,
Are we sure?
conducted by Lauren Balfe, play their themes live on this very stage on December 12th. But before then, you should head to thegameawards.com to help select the winners by casting your ballot in all categories. Also, stay tuned for the announcement of our Player's Voice category, where fans 100% select the winner from 30 nominees. We'll announce those nominees on Monday, December 2nd. The winners in all categories will be revealed live during the Game Awards when it streams globally on Thursday, December 12th.
You like
starting
Black
with
Myth
the
Wukong
opening
more than
act
the
at
Elden Ring
7:30
DLC?
p.m.
Yes.
Eastern,
Yes, I
4:30
did.
p.m. Pacific, 12:30 GMT at thegameawards.com. our team cannot wait to share our 10th anniversary show with you. I hope to see you then. And don't forget to cast your votes.
Man, the music they have playing at this like nomination stream sounded like the music you hear in line at Universal Studios for a ride. Felt like I was about to hop in the Transformers 4D. Alright, let's cast some votes. Man, the website is really chugging along. My game of the year is still Black Myth Wukong. Go next. Game direction, though, is pretty tough. Honestly, I feel like you could give that to Balatro. I think Balatro. This one's probably the more the most competitive one here. I don't really know where I'd cast it. Yeah. Maybe Metaphor. I still haven't played it though, so I can't in good conscience do that for myself. I know exactly what I'm going to get with it, and I'm pretty excited. Jamboree will probably win the category for that. No, I don't know anything about it, champ. I only know like some of the basic stuff, and I didn't watch his video. You surprised Silent Hill didn't make Game of the Year? Absolutely not. I like Silent Hill, but I don't think it should be Game of the Year. Most anticipated just seems like it's going to be GTA 6, lead to a GTA 6 trailer. Maybe. That would be kind of cool. They make the whole category just for GTA 6 trailer. Alright, I'll give a game direction to... I'll go ahead and give game direction to Metaphor, I think. I'll let it rip. It probably deserves that. Best narrative. That's definitely got to be Metaphor. I mean, I like Silent Hill. Like, I thought it had a very good story. Obviously, it's like one of the most iconic in horror. Didn't really like Hellblade 2. Was not feeling it. Didn't play Infinite Wealth. Did not get into Rebirth. I liked Remake better. So it's probably just got to be Metaphor. It's got to be. But I'll give it to Silent Hill since I didn't play it. Maybe I'll be disappointed by the story, same as I was with Rebirth. But I think this easily wins the category. Best art direction. I mean, that's got to be Wukong. I love the design of Wukong. I think they did so well. It's got to be Wukong. God, I'm glazing the shit out of the game, but it's just super good. Best score in music, that's Stellar Blade all day. Stellar Blade absolutely went hog wild there. That category was made for Stellar Blade. Not close. Don't really know why Black Ops 6 is here for audio design. I guess this one could be Hellblade. Hellblade had that really weird effect where everything just sounded like ethereal. Even just stepping on a rock was like a weird sounding experience. Thanks, Risa Mike. I'm gonna give it to Silent Hill though. I just really did not like Hellblade all that much. Awarded to an individual for voice acting, motion, or performance capture. Didn't play Life is Strange. Did not like Star Wars Outlaws at all. So for me, it's between Silent Hill and Hellblade. I think it's gotta be Hellblade. Like, even though I didn't like the game, it'd be very silly to think that Silent Hill had a more inspired performance than Hellblade? It's gotta be. It's fucking gotta be Hellblade. Thanks for the resubs, Umbra. No, Aerith. I didn't like Rebirth, man. I've said it like 1,000 times. I did not get into it. So it won't be getting any votes for me, unfortunately. I'm gonna give it another whirl at some point because people fucking love it, but for me, I just wasn't into it. Rebirth will sweep. Well, people loved it, man. It probably will. I'm sure Rebirth will do super well. It's on performance, not game overall. Exactly. So even though I didn't really like the game, it's pretty easy to recognize the amount of work and the incredible performance that she had in Hellblade. It's not like I think Luke did a bad job in Silent Hill 2. I think he did a really good job, but I don't think it's as good as what she was doing here. Even though I like this game much, much more. I don't know any of the accessibility features in here. I'll give it to Prince of Persia Lost Crown just because it's the best game in the list. You think they might not go through with Final Fantasy VII Part 3 because of Rebirth's poor sales? It's hard to say. Hopefully they'll finish it, but there's always a chance they don't because of the sales. I don't know any of these. The only one I played is Hellblade 2, and I did not really like it. Tough category. Tough category. Just give it to Neva. Yeah, I'll give it to this one. I remember the trailer for this. It's a cute looking game. I don't think Erdtree's winning Game of the Year. I wouldn't even worry about it. But it shouldn't even been in the category. It's almost insulting that Destiny 2 always gets best ongoing nominations, even though it is always just in constant turmoil with the actual player base. Blows my mind. Actually blows my mind. Final Shape was good. How often are you still playing it, Scoots? You still in there every day? I'll answer that. No. Nobody is. I got Final Fantasy 14 to grind. Oh, a convenient excuse. Oh no, I'd be playing the shit out of Destiny if I didn't have a better game to play. I'm gonna give this to Helldivers though. Out of these, Helldivers was the one I put the most time into this year for ongoing. Best community support. Honestly, maybe Baldur's Gate 3. They still give that game so much tender love and care, it's crazy. Either Baldur's Gate 3 or No Man's Sky, because they keep, both of these games, keep getting so much fucking support. The Rebirth developers spoke out a couple days ago about the story being complete for Part 3 and development starting for it. Oh, see, well, that's good news then. I think Astrobot's winning Game of the Year. That was my prediction. We'll see. I voted Wukong. Best community support, not developer support. Oh, that's a good point. Wait, that's actually a really good point. Still probably Baldur's Gate, though. Yeah, I think that's still going to be Baldur's Gate. Best independent game. This is where 9 souls should be. Like, I agree Animal Well, Balatro, and UFO 50 should be here. I haven't played Neva, and I have no clue what Lorelei and the Laser Eyes is. No, I have no idea what that is. 9 souls should be here. But, I mean, as the category stands right now, this is just a full-blown Balatro fucking smackdown. Like, unfortunately, Balatro will just destroy this category. Thanks to Prime Ham. It's going to be back-to-back Balatro because it was also their first game. They just actually struck gold right away. I never played Manor Lords or Pacific Drive or Plucky Spire. But this is just going to be Balatro back-to-back. Animal Well. I like Animal Well, but it can't beat Balatro. Manor Lords is amazing for one guy. Oh, is this a solo dev? So is Animal Well. Oh no! Your votes were too accurate. You've been banned. Your taste was too exquisite. No! I'll give it 30 seconds. 23. Best mobile game. It's going to be Balatro again. Wait, what? There we go. Best VR/AR. Haven't played any of these. The only one I've seen being played is Arkham Shadow, because Chase was playing it at the warehouse. It looked really good, so I'm voting based on that. Oh, I signed out again in the last 15 seconds? Alright, I'm back in. Metal Hellsinger. I played the Steam game. I didn't play the VR game. Best action game. I really want Warhammer Space Marine 2 to win a category, but they put Wukong in the action game, obviously, and Wukong's my game of the year. It would be nonsensical to choose Space Marine 2 for best action game over Wukong. It is more action. Oh, you're right, actually. Maybe that's how I could justify it. Warhammer Space Marine 2 does have more action. More enemies on screen. Thus more action. I have to give something to Space Marine 2. I'll give it that. Wukong's still my game of the year, but I fucking love Space Marine 2 so much. And the website is really struggling. Thanks, Hash. Action adventure. I don't know why you put Star Wars Outlaws in here unless you wanted us to just laugh at you for that. This one's definitely Astrobot. I fucking loved Astrobot. I really like Silent Hill 2 as well, but Astrobot takes that for me, baby. RPG. Don't know why you put Dragon's Dogma 2 in here. That game actually didn't even work on launch. I couldn't play it. I literally could not play that game. And I refuse to go back and play it now that it's fixed because you should have just released it in a functional state in the beginning. Metaphor is going to win this. There's no world Metaphor doesn't win best RPG. I guess it's possible Rebirth could squeak it out. But I didn't like Rebirth. I haven't played Metaphor yet, even though I already know I'm going to really like Metaphor. The only one I've played out of these is Erdtree. I'd have to give best RPG to DLC on this one. If I'm just going by games I've played. Even though I know for sure Metaphor is going to win. Infinite Wealth is underrated. People love Infinite Wealth. It's not underrated. It's here in the best RPG category. It's just going up against some fucking titans. Metaphor needs your vote. Metaphor does not need my vote. It's going to win this category. Like I don't think Rebirth squeaks it out over him. But here, I'll give it to Metaphor. I already know I'm really going to like the game. I just haven't had time to sit down and play it because it's like a fucking 200-hour game. Best fighting game. I like Sparking Zero a lot. Multiversus was much better in beta. It's Tekken 8, not close. Best family game. See, this is one where I think Jamboree can win. I like Jamboree. I played it with my friends like a week ago and we had a really good time. But I don't know. I just feel like Astrobot is just like the actual much better game. But maybe families would bond more over Jamboree. I'll give it to Jamboree. Fuck it. I did have quite a bit of fun playing Jamboree with the boys. I played 0 of these. Out of all of these games, the one that I see get mentioned the most as like really strong is Frostpunk 2. Oh, I'm seeing a lot for Unicorn Overlord right now. No Weed Shop titles. Yeah, it's so weird. I don't know how Weed Shop didn't make it for Simulator. Man, a lot of people all of a sudden coming out of the woodwork for some Unicorn Overlord support. Alright, I'll give it to Unicorn Overlord. I played none of these sports games this year. I'll just give it to WWE as always. At least they have like a really good character creator. Best multiplayer. I still can't believe Space Marine 2 got nominated here. I like its multiplayer, but it really is just like OG, like fun. Nothing else. It's got to be Helldivers for me. That's definitely the multiplayer game I had the most fun with this year. That and Pal World, but Pal World's not listed. Best adaptation, Arcane. I'm still 2 episodes behind on season 2 for Arcane, but it's very good. I did really like Fallout, but Arcane is just better. No, they did a great job with the Fallout show. I'm very excited for the next season. Most anticipated game. This is just the Grand Theft Auto 6 category. Don't even know why why we bothered. Best content creator, that's Queso all day. Queso's in another league right now. Oh, speaking of League, this is absolutely going to be League. I already know they're winning this category because of how crazy Worlds was this year. Personally, I would have probably given it to Counter-Strike here, so I will. But I know League's winning it. Best esports athlete. This is just, again, this is Faker. Like you can't beat the GOAT. Fucking 5-time world champion. He does it again. Built different. Actual fucking cyborg deity. And T1 for the world's win. That's just a wrap. Those two categories were so fucking cooked. Hi, Rad. All right. The votes have been cast. I let my voice be heard.